Hello, Professor Becker. We are Heaven's Kitchen Crew, a management team that does remodeling and renovation for commercial kitchens. Here with me today is Nathan, Casey, Josh, Alex, and my name is Ethan. We will present to you our project's overview, work breakdown structure, network diagram, project schedule and budget, and our earned value management. The owner of Luigi's Italian restaurant came to us to improve the efficiency and aesthetics of Luigi's Kitchen, a fine dining restaurant just outside of downtown Orlando. We plan on doing a complete commercial kitchen remodel, and our team's goal is to help streamline their business's operations. Now I'll pass it off to Josh to go over our work breakdown structure.
Thank you. Our work breakdown structure consists of 5 phases. The first phase is our planning phase. That's where we'll take measurements, create the floor plan, and then create success criteria and deliverables from Luigi. Next, we'll acquire our appliances. This is a more time-consuming phase because it requires a majority of the negotiation. We'll have to get bids from distributors, calculate our costs, and how much to charge, then receive approval from Luigi and make sure that he agrees to those terms. Then we'll finally purchase the appliances and move forward with the project. Then we'll prepare the kitchen. The first step is to secure the required permits from the county. Then we'll be able to demolish the wall and haul away the equipment. Finally, hauling away the debris and clearing the area. Our next step is to initiate the remodel. This is where we'll transport our appliances, hire outside contractors in order to install gas lines and install and wire our appliances. I'll be the plumber and electrician. And finally, we'll build the wall to the specifications Luigi wanted. We're doing an open kitchen so that the customers can see their food being made. Our last and final step is our final cleanup / inspection. That's when we'll get rid of any debris and sanitize the kitchen, and then get an inspector from the county to make sure our building is up to code. Then we'll meet with Luigi to do our acceptance test and closeout process to make sure we hit our required deliverables and success criteria. Then we'll take photos for our portfolio and finally send the invoice to Luigi. That's our work breakdown structure.
So here we have our network diagram in which we'll highlight some important details. The diagram shows our project starting in the top left corner and finishing in the bottom right corner. By creating our network diagram, we gained a better perspective on which activities occur in sequence. Specifically, the first 3 activities in blue will happen at the same time as the leftmost activity in yellow, symbolizing the first 2 phases discussed in the WBS beginning simultaneously. Another benefit in making the diagram is it helped us realize that the first third of the project can be completed without shutting down Luigi's restaurant. Therefore, Luigi can continue earning revenue from his kitchen until we are ready to demolish the first wall, which is a specific activity referenced in the top right section of our diagram. Overall, this diagram gives Luigi a better understanding of the project scope and may be more lenient on the budget due to decreased downtime for his kitchen. And now Alex will talk about the project schedule.
So as we look into the project schedule, and as Nathan mentioned earlier, we can see where the 2 starting points are. And in this case, and for this scenario, we started on October 7th, 2020. The top half of the diagram is basically Heaven's Kitchen Crew getting the blueprint for Luigi's kitchen remodel and starting the project overall. The bottom half is the actual hands-on part of the project. This is also the critical path, which you can see Ethan is pointing out right now. And if you notice, it's also distinguished by its diagonal lines. This is where the majority of our focus will be on. If you look closely, we also have diamonds in the chart, which indicates our milestones. One, for example, on October 23rd is receiving the approval from Luigi to get the construction going. Another thing to mention is that Luigi will only have to be closed by November 9th, meaning he would only have to be closed for a month and a half at most. One last thing to point out is we also took into consideration the weekends and holidays as well, since we will not be working those days. Overall, we hope the project will be completed by December 9th, 2020. And Nathan will continue the presentation with the project budget.
So here's the time-phased budget for Luigi's kitchen remodel. To start, this visual helps Luigi see that his remodel is expected to take 9 weeks. This is a welcome discovery for Luigi, as it is less than the initial 3-month timetable set at the beginning of the planning stage. Additionally, the project budget shows the adjusted amounts expected to be spent each week, meaning that the numbers were estimated based on the number of days per week to be spent on each activity. For example, some activities start midweek and end in the early part of the next week. And as Alex mentioned, weekends and national holidays are accounted for in the budget, which is important for cost and schedule accuracy. Most importantly, this entire budget helps Luigi understand the forecasted costs of the project and when they can be expected to occur. And now Casey will talk about an earned value analysis we conducted for Luigi.
Our earned value management charts show us throughout the weeks of our project what our activities have cost and how on schedule they are. As you can see from our charts, our project has stayed on its course and within its budget. However, in week 6, we had a delay in our project process. A hurricane had hit Central Florida and backed up the work we needed to get done. Luckily, our appliance distributor, Webstaurant, provided us with a discount on our appliances when we ordered them because we ordered a majority of our appliances from them. This extra money we saved helped us keep our head above water. In the end, we had a positive VAC and a TCPI that was under 1, which means that our project was completed under our budget. We had $3,483.85 left in our budget that we did not spend.
Today we showed you our project's work breakdown structure, network diagram, project schedule, and budget, along with Luigi's earned value management planning chart. On behalf of all of us, we want to thank you, Professor Becker, for a great semester. This course at UCF is the best in Central Florida's business school. And thank you for listening to our presentation.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.